Beaches Watch was founded 10 years ago by a small group of people who realized that citizen involvement is key to maintaining the wonderful quality of life that we have here at the beach. In celebrating our 10-year anniversary, we wanted to honor someone we feel embodies the very spirit of Beaches Watch. Through her tireless efforts and involvement, Neptune Beach Mayor Harriet Pruette has made a lasting impact on our beaches communities.
She's very passionate about, her community.
She looks out for the little guy. Harriet is a community champion.
This woman's dedication to everything about making this a better place to live is what she is about. And Harriet Pruette personifies watchdog, advocate, and the person that you can always count on.
Everything that she does is always from the heart. Everything that she does is just for the betterment of the beach. And it doesn't matter if it's St. Augustine, Jack's Beach, Neptune Beach, or Atlantic Beaches. She loves the beaches.
I don't care if you're Neptune Beach or Jack's Beach or what you are. We're all going to do it together. And she does it. That's what we like about her. She gets things done.
What she does is she does from the heart, and she does it because she cares about the future of the community and the quality of life that all the citizens of Neptune Beach experience.
When our beaches library just recently was on the cutting block with the budget, Harriet came forth and not only helped get petitions to put it on the ballot, not only was supportive of everyone that was working for it, but she did keep mentioning the interlocal agreement, and I think she would have marched on City Hall had we not been put back into the budget.
She's kind of the mama to Neptune Beach and keeps everybody straight, and she doesn't take any guff off that big city to the west of us at all.
She's honest. She's tenacious.
You look up tenacity in the dictionary, you might have a picture of Harriet in there somewhere. She is tenacious. She will not quit. She will not let go.
I always tell people, sometimes you can build a big fire with some small kindling.
You always want her on your team because she's not afraid to tackle anything that will make the quality of life here in Neptune Beach and at the beaches even better.
As you know, every year Pete's puts on a kind of a Thanksgiving morning happy hour sort of thing, and it's meant for friends and family at the beaches to get together and enjoy Thanksgiving mornings. Last year, the permitting office decided that it was not an appropriate issue of the permit and did not issue it. Harriet had to call our representative at the state level and ask her to intervene. And ultimately, she was able to get the permit issued, and we had Turkey Day.
Pete's Turkey Day celebration is a go.
We just take it for granted she's going to do it. It's going to be successful Harriet's way. I'm telling you, that ought to be her motto. Harriet's way, and it's done.
We had a drought, and the pond at Jarboe Park dried up, and the wildlife were being, she was afraid they would be dying. And so she got in touch with the state, and the state allowed her to take water, allowed Neptune Beach to take water from the aquifer and fill the pond back up and save the wildlife. It's not quite full yet, but she's always working on something.
Harriet's just unbelievable. I mean, I like to say she epitomizes what a public servant is. She's one of those people where if you get into a debate with Harriet and she realizes that she's wrong, she'll be the first one to tell you that she's wrong, and she's apologetic. But if she's right, good Lord. You either better get on board and go for the ride or get out the way, because she's going to run you over.
I think 2007 is when the St. Johns River Water Management District told all of us to meet our drinking water needs, we're going to have to take water out of the St. Johns River. I talked to Harriet about it, and she immediately said, "Oh, well, we can't have that." And the thing I admired about Harriet, she said, "Well, this is wrong, and we're part of the St. Johns River watershed, and we should say we're against this." And I always say to Harriet, she was the mother of that movement.
When someone comes to Harriet and presents her with a problem, she makes every effort possible to solve it for them.
Never does a citizen complain. She says, "Oh no, that's a concern, and we'll do something about it." And she does.
One of the ones that I remember was as they refer to it as Fine Island, and that was the dirt mound that they had out in the Intercoastal Waterway. So she came to me with the problem, and she says, "Well, what is that dirt mound doing out there? You know, that needs to go away." She was hounding me, she was hounding Mayor Payton, she was hounding former Mayor John Delaney, and all these people were all picking up the phone calling JTA, and it just, finally Mike Blaylock picks up the phone and calls me, and he goes, "Look, I'll fix that if you just get Harriet and her people to stop calling me."
She's a big member of Town Center. Every year she sells the bricks. I could just go on and on and on with about what Harriet has done for Neptune Beach.
From the time that she was a citizen advocate working for the closure of the north and south ends of First Street, which has now accomplished essentially an urban park in our little community.
Every year on a Saturday before Christmas, we have a Santa and a Mrs. Claus ride around in a trailer accompanied by a lot of Neptune Beach police cars with the lights and the sirens. It's not unusual to see Harriet riding with Santa.
She has participated in the protection of the Hopkins Creek estuary, which is perhaps one of the signature accomplishments of the council under her leadership, was to protect that area from overdevelopment.
She cares about everybody, every animal, every turtle on the beach,
So she has adopted many animals and taken care of them until and found them homes.
She was very vigorous in supporting and pushing drainage improvements along First Street.
Harriet was also involved with improving water quality in the river. The beaches communities, including Jacksonville Beach, upgraded our treatment plants.
And I first met her just walking along. She always knew people, but besides that, she had time to stop and listen when they would point to a crack in the sidewalk and say, "Someone's going to trip on this." And she did something about it. So she knew the area, she knows her city because she walks it and she knows the people in it personally.
She shares the beauty and the quality of life through her pictures, just celebration of every activity that happens at the beach. She's a member of many of the beach's community groups, the Rotary Club, the beach's library. She does Meals on Wheels, the beach's Fine Arts Dial-A-Ride, Council on Aging, the Handicap Council, a founding member of Beaches Watch. You just can't find someone who's more invested in the community overall than Harriet.
You can call her and she's always available. It doesn't matter what time or day. She's a public servant all the time.
Neptune Beach has been very fortunate to have a mayor like Harriet that's so focused.
She's lovable and very caring. Very, very caring.
She's about what is good for the citizens of Neptune Beach. And the community has come to recognize that intuitively now. That's why she, could get elected mayor forever if there weren't term limits.
And this is a person who not only deserves this award, but she personifies what we are looking for in someone to give this award to.